Yo, I just looked at this thing, start recording, and it says 16 minutes. I'll be honest with you, I want to start this whole thing, start this whole thing all over again, just because it's like obviously so much to say, and it really won't fit into a 16-minute, parameter, but I'm going to go ahead and go with that. So, Survivor Series was last night, and, we gonna cover that. I didn't really get to see SmackDown. I would run through it, but nah, we gonna run through Survivor Series because I got thoughts. Thanks for tuning in. Appreciate you. Definitely like and subscribe if you feeling like it. It's rainy out here today. I'm waiting for mommy to get home, and yeah, the weather kind of indicates the vibe on it. So we there with that. And with that, oh my God. Past the time, man, Survivor Series 2023. Good God Almighty. Look, I had fun watching the show. I definitely see what the arguments were. Soap operas, plants, compared to, what was. And we just gonna go ahead and emphasize the what was with now the what is. Like, people say things and do things and act a way, and they'll go through things with people, and you'll realize because you're not really aware yet. Like, my grandma got a saying, keep on living, So, of all of the things that happened between, Phil, CM Punk, Brooks, and the rest of the McMahon family, I think, outside of all of the things that we were able to see last night, and whatever else in between all of the years that he's been gone, I saw a guy that's going through growth. I don't really watch the other product, respectfully. I don't really care to have an alternative when it comes to that. I can get exactly what I need in the variety show that is all of the offerings that WWE TV has now. Like, the press conference was an hour and a half. If I wanted to get some more insight into these guys for creative, there you go. I still want to go back and check on my level ups every so often here and there. You know what I mean? And it speaks to the vastness, like just the reach of, Punk coming back around and garnering this much attention, obviously, like, let's just get something clear. Punk is back, and it's nice, and he's definitely right his ass on motherfucking line. And the people are going to react to him and respond to him, and it all makes for that much more stuff to react to. Can I get a yeah? So there goes that. I'm glad he's back. I'm glad he's back. It takes this thing in another direction. It takes it in the direction we've all wanted it to go in. And it's been building like this for years. So now, let the games begin. Survivor Series War Games. Yo, bruh. Alright. The girls' War Game match was solid. Shotzi's arrived. That's what I saw. Shotzi's here now. It was a lot of crazy shit going on, so she's good enough to get crazy because it's not too much that's going to be not safe for her. Let's keep going. Shotzi's on deck. They know who she is. Who else stood out? Everyone else had great moments. I said 16 minutes, so it's like there was no true standout. I'm happy to see EO's on deck. Like, that's just extremely exciting. EO, now she has her spot with that trash can. That's always hilarious. We got, Bianca and the rest of them, like, what's going on with Bayley? Charlotte and all of this, and Becky. Like, look, Charlotte and Becky are friends again. Cool. Let's see how that plays out after some time, because this heats up the women's division in a great manner, in my opinion. What else we got? Asuka and Damage Control is something that she needed and Damage Control needed. So we are right with that. Moving on from the women's War Game match, because that shit was ongoing. Goodly. I'm glad for him. Gunther and The Miz submission. All right. I'm looking at I'm looking at Gunther. I'm seeing the greatest intercontinental champion of all time. I'm looking at The Miz with 592 days, and we all see that Gunther's gonna eclipse that pretty soon. I'm liking it, and I'm liking, like I said, the way the stories are told in the matches now. I said it would take a little second, give me some time to pay attention to it, but now we're getting more of the character development. Yes, my department. Shouts to my guys all around the network and the community. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's character development for Miz. We all know he's been safe for years. We all know he's... Look, when I say safe, I'm glad he ain't getting injured like that. You know you're going to get in there with Miz, you're going to have a solid match. You know what I mean? But beyond that, he's a performer, and we saw that he could do more, and that's what I was personally asking for throughout the years. I said, yo, why can't I see more movesets out of these cats? Like, can we get to see more? Like, how we getting WWE 2K where you can have a whole created list? Meanwhile, we got the 5 moves of doom. Let's move forward. Shouts to Gunther, and definitely shouts to Miz, man, because look, the people were right behind him, and his face turn is officially solidified. Now, moving on. Santos Escobar, Dragon Lee. Alright, man. Let's just be clear. We all love Santos. I've been said it was Team Santos here. You know what I mean? I've been said that. It's a little crazy with all the craziness and all that, but, you know, taking on Dragon Lee, he understands it's a line. He was all the way on the back of the line with that one. So, yeah, he looking good. And I'm hearing a lot of respectful, you know what I mean, just ideas so far as like what goes with how could I say, the moveless. You see, it goes right back to that. I like what I'm seeing out of Dragon Lee. And I think that the more people he's in there with, we're gonna see more than just the moveless. I think we're gonna see more of the elements to how he receives offense, how he maneuvers and navigates the ring in different situations with different people, different spots. So I have faith in his spots. That's what I'm looking at with Dragon Lee. And Santos, as I said, man, there's no questions asked, man. It's Team Santos said. We bang with him heavily. All right. Rhea Ripley, Zoe Stark, women's title. Women's World Championship. I was pulling for Rhea the whole time, but obviously I was definitely on Zoe Stark's side, but we all knew Rhea had to get that one. What's going on with Zoe? Look, she with us. We going to keep her going and creative, and we going to hope for the best. Now, I'm definitely seeing how she's going to be a mainstay in the women's division. She got the moves for it. She got the power for it. So let's just keep her healthy, and let's make it happen as the time progresses itself. Rhea picking up the victory and keeping it was damn sure obvious. Now, Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, blah, 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 blah. Team Cody took on the Judgment Day. Hell in a Cell, War Games. Just like EO getting the spot jumping off the top with the trash can, JD got the spot of the match with that one with Randy coming out. Randy looks freaking amazing. I mean, look, I'm just happy that he's back. I had said it, like, you know, when I'm saying it, it's official usually. Like, all right, it's been a while. It's time for Randy to come back now. Before it was like, all right, we're over it. Good to have him running with Brittle and all the rest of that. Now that's officially done. And he never turned on Riddle. So, you know, maybe you can trust the Viper, right? Right. Him and Jey Uso, they got a lot of stories happening. There's a lot of shit going down, man. I'm definitely enjoying just the development and where things are at. Cody's looking great. He's a mainstay on the roster now. You know what I mean? Like, Jay... Yeet. And who else? Was there anyone else in the match? Was it LA Knight in that match? Oh, Sami Zayn was there. Okay. Yeah. Like, all of these are top slots. These are main event players on Monday Night Raw, Friday Night SmackDown, respectively. And then it's like, I'm looking at it, and I'm liking who I'm seeing. I'm liking everybody I'm seeing, and all we could do now is just continue to pull for how these stories are going to be told with the new move list attached to it. It's going to be amazing. And, I mean, that's pretty much the night outside of the obvious, so I appreciate you, tuning in and reaching out. But you know, it's crazy. If I came out like Punk and started talking a whole bunch of shit about a whole bunch of extra names out here, like the Doublements, it'd be crazy, wouldn't it? If I start going for views for real, it'd be crazy, wouldn't it? Yo, subscribe.